Hello everyone! In this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Samina Pasha to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Samina Pasha's words. Today I will tell you about the spectacular demonstration held on 14th August by PTI. A very impressive campaign they had prepared. But now they have also started preparing for their next campaign. We will tell you what that campaign is. Along with that, the honours that were given today in a ceremony at the Presidential House are also being widely discussed. We will talk about that again, and also about Imran Khan's prison hearing being postponed once again. And even today, when it was supposed to be the day for his usual meeting, it was not allowed. So all these things will be part of today's vlog. I request you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So gentlemen, PTI celebrated 14th August in full force. Whether they called it a protest, an expression of solidarity, or a celebration, whatever name they gave it, they understood that the main purpose was to come out and show their presence. And indeed, they did that very well. They made their presence felt. They expressed their love for their leader Imran Khan, and they broke the idol of fear. Whatever name they gave it, they definitely fulfilled the objective they had in mind. Compared to the 5th of August, this was a bigger and better demonstration. Even if you don't call it a protest, it was definitely a power show. And on the 14th of August, this activity continued from time to time in different cities. Last night we mostly saw activity in Punjab and Sindh, but today there were many rallies in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, along with rallies in other areas including Karachi and various parts of Punjab. There was a major power show today in Hyderabad under the leadership of Halim Adil Sheikh. Hyderabad, being the second largest city in Sindh, also saw a charged crowd. In Karachi, people came out again with a large turnout. In Lahore, there were also one or two small activities. In addition, a rally was taken out in Sheikhupura, and there was also a demonstration in Nankana Sahib, led by Mayor Abdul Sattar. In Jang, too, there was a rally, as well as in Sahiwal and some other cities in Punjab. The momentum that began late last night in Punjab continued throughout the day. In KP, yesterday, there was a massive power show in Mardan and a significant crowd in Peshawar. Today, rallies were also seen from various other areas. PTI leaders and office bearers from Peshawar also led rallies, including Shahid Khatak and Kuram Zishan. In Buna, Barrister Gohar did not lead a rally, but there was still some activity from his side. Other provincial ministers also had planned events. Chief Minister Ali Amin Gandapur held a large gathering in his own constituency, Dera Ismail Khan, almost a jalsa or public meeting. The crowd there was massive, and Gandapur delivered a passionate speech, repeating his usual themes about enduring as much oppression as you can bear and criticising the system of oppression. What stood out was that no other chief minister, whether Sarfraz Bugti, Mariam Nawaz or Murad Ali Shah, held any such public activity with their people on this day. But in KP, the chief minister, whose Form 45 and Form 47 are in order, as they say, expressed solidarity with his constituents on this occasion. Yes, Ali Amin Gandapur faces criticism from his own workers, journalists and others, especially with the ongoing Bajaur operation putting him under pressure. But he is currently the only chief minister you could call legitimate who at least faces the media, gives interviews, answers tough questions and appears publicly. He regularly participates in gatherings and rallies because his party is in movement mode. Whether people criticise him or not, he is still visible and answerable, unlike other chief ministers who avoid public and media interaction entirely. After this successful power show, PTI has now prepared a new campaign, and it's a strong one. The idea, whoever came up with it, is quite good. It seems there is a deliberate attempt to sideline Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. We've been repeating for a few days now that in the advertisements, decorations and highlights for Independence Day, Jinnah's picture was entirely missing. The father of the nation was completely ignored, deliberately not mentioned, as if an attempt was being made to erase history and create a new one to glorify oneself. This usually happens when you have no significant achievements of your own, so you try to diminish those who do. So Jinnah was excluded from messages and imagery, which prompted PTI to announce that they will not allow this erasure to succeed. Instead, they have planned to observe 16th August as Quaid-e-Azam Day. On this day, they will display images of Jinnah on cars, on social media, at homes, anywhere possible, to express love for Jinnah and to remind people that Pakistan was created through his efforts and the sacrifices of the other founders of Pakistan. This campaign will have two benefits. It will remind people of the real heroes of history. It gives PTI a new activity to keep their momentum going after 14th August. Obviously, this was not Imran Khan's idea, since no one has been able to meet him. This decision came from the leadership currently available. But it's a good suggestion, and PTI will now celebrate 16th August as Quaid-e-Azam Day. Given PTI's strong social media presence, you can expect to see this activity online. And really, celebrating Quaid-e-Azam should not be an offence that results in any legal notice. But if it still does, that would be truly shameful. Many people say, and they are probably right, that if Quaid-e-Azam were alive today, he might also have been in jail given the current state of the country. Yesterday I saw an interesting video. A young man dressed as Quaid-e-Azam, wearing the Jinnah cap, sherwani and styled hair like him, expressing his love for Jinnah on 14th August in this symbolic way. But police took him away in a Vigo pickup truck. Someone humorously captioned it, "Here you go, even Quaid-e-Azam is being taken away in a Vigo." Of course, this was symbolic, but the reality is frightening. If in the past we could declare Jinnah's sister a traitor, humiliate her, attack her character, then what could we expect if Jinnah himself had lived longer? So this is no longer a surprising thing for us. Rather, it's a very shameful fact, but a fact nonetheless. In any case, this 16th of August will now be observed, gentlemen. Apart from that, in order to highlight themselves, they have handed out plenty of medals and tried to create a festive scene. Among the medals awarded today, many people were asking why Justice Qazi Faiz Issa did not receive a medal. After all, he had rendered great services. Or why was Raja Sikandar Sultan Raja not given a medal? He should have received one too. Some people even remembered Nawaz Sharif, saying, "If you're celebrating the foundations so much, then why didn't you give a medal to the one who designed the war?" While many people were making memes about this, I do believe some medals were indeed rightly given. In particular, I want to mention the pilots who shot down Rafale aircraft during the Pakistan-India tension, when 6 Indian planes were downed. That was an extraordinary achievement, and these pilots truly deserved to be honoured. They were awarded medals, and rightly so. Many diplomats also received medals. As for ministers and their stories, I have already told you before. But in all the noise about these awards, many people were forced to question what value these medals now hold, especially one medal that was widely discussed. This was the medal given to a man named Umar Farouk, or perhaps Zahur Umar, I've forgotten the exact name, the person who played a major role in Imran Khan's watch scandal and went on TV to testify that he had bought Imran Khan's watch in Dubai. This man was given a medal on March 23rd and then again on August 14th. Someone needs to explain what services has this man rendered to Pakistan that he has been awarded 2 medals. In fact, it's known he has a criminal record and is a wanted man in fraud cases. What exactly has he done for the country to deserve even 1, let alone 2 medals? This shows how this regime has cheapened the value of awards. Anyone who has played a role in strengthening the regime has been rewarded with medals. That's why there's criticism. And even those who genuinely deserved their medals are now lumped into the same category. One more award worth mentioning, the chairman of PTI, a retired military officer, also received a medal. One might ask for what? For completely ruining the internet? Especially Twitter, which you kept blocked for over a year and a half. You shut down an entire app, depriving the public of their right to freedom of expression, which they could have exercised through that platform. And you kept it closed continuously. So now you are given a medal as a reward for such an accomplishment. Not to mention the repeated shutdowns of the internet on various occasions, slowing it down and severely harming people's online businesses. All of this seems to have earned him an award. It's as if the world is upside down. Those who should be punished are being honoured. Unbelievable. Anyway, moving on to political matters, today was supposed to be Imran Khan's meeting day. Various people's names had been sent in, though it's unclear whether they actually arrived or not. A few may have, but far away from Adiala at a checkpoint, these people were stopped and sent back. Journalist Shakir Awan was also on the approved visitors list. They tried to send him back as well, but he insisted, saying his name was on the list and he wanted to go. A police officer there helped him, telling him about a rough back route to Adiala. Determined, he took that road, travelling for hours with great difficulty until he finally reached Adiala's rear gate. He managed to get there, but of course the meeting did not happen. Still, once again, this exposed the government's lie that there are no restrictions on meeting Imran Khan. Anyone can meet him. As you can see, every week someone tries to go, and every week they leave without meeting him. Just yesterday, I saw a tweet from Mohammed Zubair, where he said that during Nawaz Sharif's imprisonment, hundreds of workers would meet him. Not just family members who had no restrictions at all, but also lawyers and the top leadership who would hold hours-long meetings. Even ordinary workers from Sindh or other areas could meet Nawaz Sharif. They would simply make a list or clear security formalities and then be allowed in. For top leadership, even those formalities weren't much of an issue. This is the difference between Nawaz Sharif's prison time and Imran Khan's prison time. And shame on all those journalists who were deeply concerned about Nawaz Sharif back then, but are now completely silent, unable to demand fair treatment for Imran Khan. Today, Imran Khan's Toshakhana trial, which was scheduled to be held at Adiala jail on 15th August, was also postponed. As I had told you before, there's no sign that meetings will be allowed anytime soon, so today passed the same way. His lawyers were formally informed and told to get the next date from the judicial complex. The truth is that they plan to keep meetings completely banned for now, which also means no case hearings will take place inside Adiala. I feel they're doing this to prevent Imran Khan from issuing any strong orders about the ongoing operations, or from announcing a new protest date after August 14th. So, for 2 or 3 such reasons, meetings have once again been suspended, and court hearings inside Adiala have also been halted. This is the current situation. Let's see how long they can keep the meetings suspended. That wraps up our translation of Samina Pasha's video. I hope this English version helped you understand her message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.